What is going on, everybody? This is Kev the Barber with another classic, here with another RMF, and I believe this is the volume 9, and this is amazing. Yet again, I thank you guys for allowing me to do this again and again and again. People keep responding and sending stuff, and just to let you know, I have mad people. Look, let me show you. Mad people in my DMs, bro. Hella people. That says 99 on it. Maybe you don't get to see it, but there's 99 people in this DM box. Sophia, this is a very professional video. We can't do this. But yo, look, there's 99 plus people in my inbox. I can't just check and see who and who didn't send in their messages. So what I gotta do is make sure that I get as much people as possible, but I can't make sure that you specifically, you who are watching, definitely gets a video in here. But what you know is that I put these things up every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you send me something on a Tuesday or a Thursday, then more than likely you will be in the Tuesday or Thursday video. But to make sure everybody goes in, if you've been in a video already and I see that your haircut has been sent and I've done it, I try and skip you guys who have already been done so that I can get to the people who have not yet been finished. So without further ado, without any more talking, we're gonna get right into this video. Let's push the info button. All right, let's go. Bang bang 9999. All right, so there's a bang 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 bang, but this ain't a 9999. You feel me? Okay, so look, bro, I really see what you're doing and I really like where it's going, but you seem to be scared with this area right here. I think you need to make sure you go into this area. If you see a line, you have to attack it. I understand you wanted to keep it dark. We all get it. We've been there. It's been a thing, you know. But this is not gonna work here. This is noticeable. Step outside of yourself, right? And look, hey, where are the flaws? You can see this. If you can do this, I'm pretty sure you can see this. This is a problem. You gotta fix that. Use the corner of the blade. Make sure this is more transitional. This is a brick right here. And you can see this line right here. Right here, then there's like a brick right here. This area is fine. Then you gotta make sure this back part, that's the thing about these tapers, when you go around here, it's weird because it's like a C and it's like, it shouldn't fade like that. I understand, I know the woes, but you gotta make sure that you you fade as pristine and precise as possible. Next, this is clean. This is extremely clean. This is a person who you can look in the background. They probably aren't in a shop or anything like that. So I'm really impressed with what you were pushing out, probably as a home barber or something. I really like this fade, especially above the line. Down here, I know it's hard to get a consistent thing right under a cut, but that's also something I can see you can probably work on. I'm sorry, I didn't rate the other one, did I? I'm tripping. Right here, I'm giving this one a 7. But let's get back to this one. Yeah, like I'm saying, that needs to be good. The line is crisp. The line is clean, extremely crisp. I wish you used a shaver. If you used a shaver, I wish you brought it a little bit higher because it still seems like there's hair. You can see a little greenish, blackish look on the skin, and it looks way better when that's gone. Kind of looking like a lot like this. You want to make sure that's cleaned up. Next, this is all right, but it's blotchy. It's all right, and it's blotchy. I don't know if that's the phone or the camera, the amount of times you export it. The amount of times I have said this, there may have to be a price. You could pay me to say that again, because I always say that crap. But like I'm always saying, like, this may be the picture, but it still looks extremely blotchy to me. You need to come up on this undercut, make sure it looks clean. You need to make sure that line is crisp. If he sat in your chair and it wasn't crisp, yo, you gotta take out that bun and make it clean, because somebody's gonna say, who cut your hair? And it's going to be you, Joshua. It's going to be you. But you may not have sat in your chair like that, but this is not a clean line. You gotta fix that up, buddy. You gotta fix that up. I feel like this needs to be either higher, bring this higher up, or line it up or something. But it's like the fade is just, it needs to be cleaner. That's the best thing I can say, just cleaner. This one is this taper. I understand. It seems like this person is confused, but you got a nice camera. But this fade is a little bit messed up. The line isn't crisp. The best line you got is probably in this area, but you still need to comb that down a bit, line it up. There's a long hair right here. I don't know what's happening here. Bald this out, bring it up higher, because I know you want to keep it dark. Use the corner of that blade and take that line out. It's not. It seems like you used a no guard and then just went straight up to like a 2 or a 3 or something with the grain. You gotta make sure you clean that up, buddy. You see these long hairs? First thing I saw were these long hairs. Looks like they're cut. They need to be brushed off. But this fade is clean. This fade is clean. You can see a line here. It is clean. You can see a dark spot here. And it's also really it's like, I don't know how to explain it. What am I saying? This is all supposed to be an explanation. I feel like it should have been brought up a bit more. There needs to be more transition. Like I said, this seems to be one large level right here. You can see that this probably faded like this, but this is definitely the same level. You can see this is all the same level, and it's not good. And this is a dark spot. I understand you may have faded this, but dark spots come where they want to come, so you got to make sure you use the corner blade and fix that up. Yet again, same problem with this. I'm not rating. I'm bugging. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. This one I consider a 6. This one I consider an 8. This one I consider a 6. And because it's the same thing, same problem, but this part up here is a little mess. It's like there's like a line. It needs to be faded out, but even so, this doesn't. You don't see the transition here. Ace to Barber. You don't see the transition. You got to make sure you fix that up. I see you use the blade here. Make sure you make these lines crisper or leave the line darker. You can make it a lot more obvious, so we can see you created a line. We can see that it's faded. At this point, this looks like you just balded this out and then went up all the way up here and then left this here. You know what I'm saying? You got to make it clean and clear that you faded this man and you shaped him up. This line here, I understand. I see these designs and I'm gonna grade it as the design that it is. I absolutely hate them, but you know, I don't know, maybe it's a Spanish thing. I don't know, because I don't see anybody doing this. Personally, I really love this. You see, I mean, this needs to be cleared up though. But you look at the side, like I said, you go up and it looks just like the head. This person has accomplished it. Accomplish that clean look going up on the sides, so make sure you get clean look. There seems to be a hair that needed to be cut so it can look consistent around the whole head, but it's like kind of drooping out. If I understand if this whole part of hair was coming down, but it seems just to be this area that's a little too long, so you want to clean that up. The fade is good. I like the fade. This is a decent cut for what it is, so I'm giving this one an 8.5. I really like it for what it is, of course. I am Jishu. I'm sorry, I Jishu. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I really was trying. That wasn't me joking or anything. There's a line right here. I understand if you want me to grade this, and you could have, but just for people who send pics like this, I want you to know it makes no sense for me to look at and grade your picture if you only send 1/5 of the cut. I gotta see more of it. If you want me to cut it, so but if you want me to just grade this, then fine, you did the right thing. You showed me what you wanted to show. But for those who want a good grade and want to get better at everything, then yeah, do that. This line, from what I'm seeing, is good. You see a little dark spot there, but it still looks good to me. There's a line right here. This seems to be a little heavy too. Could have used the corner of the blade or clipper over comb to make this whole thing better. This seems to be a bit of a brick as well. You know, like, a transition is really difficult. I think that's one of the main things. First thing you need to learn is how to erase lines, but then you gotta learn how to erase the lines in the right amount of gradient and space so it looks nice and transitional. This looks okay, but just a little bit more work, it could be greatness. So yeah, I'm giving this one an 8.5 as well. I like it. Yeah, see, this is a kind of like the same thing, but just the baldness down here, you need to spend more time in cleaning that up. You can see a clear line across the back right here, and then it makes this look like a brick. So I give this one a 7, simply because it just looks off too. Like, you look at these lines, they look off. You see, look at this space right here, then look at this space right here. Like, you know, you got to make sure this is equal. Though this is just like the other one, like I said, you can't see the other ones, you can't see the other picture. But if you gave me this one side, it would have been the same thing, but it's not. So yeah, wow, this is clean. This is clean, but I can hardly see it. Let's zoom into this thing. Hardly see it, but I guess I don't even know if this is transitioning up because I can hardly see the picture. So I give this picture a 3. This joint is not good. You put this on Instagram too, Filthy Cuts. You gotta make sure you zoom that thing in, make it so that people can actually see the cut. But this before and after is something else. You definitely spent your time taking that out. From what I see here, not just because this cut cannot be seen, but I like this design, but it's just this fade. It just seems like it's faded down here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give this one a 7 as well. I really like this, but the fade needs some work. You can see lines, but I mean, I wish I saw better, but I can't. It seems harsh and it seems like a line. So yeah, this one, instantly I can tell you I give this a 5. This fade is not good. It's not good. There's a line here. There's a bunch of scruffiness, and it's like this is not as the same as the other side. You want to make sure you stay consistent on both sides. I know mohawks can make it's weird to have one side and another side. I want to make sure it's even. So what I do is I usually bald one side, then I bald the other side. I create the layers for both sides before I actually start fading and get confused about what's actually happening. There's no line here, no shape up. There's a shape up here, then it just stops right here, then it gets bald. I don't know if this is supposed to be there or what, but it's not really good. The back is crooked. There's just so many problems with this one. It doesn't look like he still looks like he needs a haircut. Like he's really still looks like he needs one. So I feel like probably should spend some more time on this clean image cuts. Yeah, probably should spend some more time, bro. But yeah, that's the grade I got at 5 on this one. Next. This is interesting. Like I said on my last one, I think you either rate my fade the last one or the one before it. Asian hair is difficult to cut clean and crisp and transitional, which the dude did very well at. This guy kind of blotchy, and this side is not as consistent as this side. Like it's looks like 2 different sides. If you look at around here, it looks lighter, and this looks a little darker. And if you keep it even around the whole head, you definitely can get a better even result, but it doesn't seem like you did that. May have did one side at a time. Yet again, it looks like this is the same level, unless these people are asking for extremely tiny, low fades, which doesn't seem to be the case. This needs to be brought up a bit more, or leave a little bit more hair. I don't know. It's just not. The fade looks awkward this way. And there's no fade here. I could not. How did I miss? I'm sorry. There's no fade here. It needs to use a clipper over a comb or something. But this is not good. J Fresh Cuts. This right here, of course. But I can see the potential. I can see you can get there. That lineup is getting crisp. Need to get better with the angles and the symmetry. But this is good. You definitely coming along. I can see your door in the back. Cut in, hustle in, do your thing, bro. Next one, this is clean. From what I see, this is clean. Started that line of demarcation, brought it up. That lineup is crisp. The corner could have been a bit better, definitely, to make that line look sharper and clean. He didn't seem like he got anything off the top. Still, you turn this into this, you know what you're doing. With a barbershop in the back, look at my man's. Yeah. I'm gonna have to give this one an 8 too. 8.5. 8.5. This is clean. I wish I saw more, but this what I see is good. Wow. This is nice. This is nice, bro. Clean lineup. Consistent with the fade. I only see like a kind of line right here. That's kind of, but I don't know if that's a dent or what. This whole thing looks clean. This is 9.5. Easy. This is clean too. You see that lineup? The joints is. See, and this is what I'm saying. You can see this is transitional, bro. This doesn't look like all one thing. It's getting like light to dark, and it gets dark at the top. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. This is clean, skin fade, and you did a good job. Will 321651. That's a 9.5, by the way. This is clean. The fade looks amazing from here down. Line looks great. But I feel like the dude stopped right here. Shan Enriquez. Seemed like you stopped right here, bro. If you just brought out that clipper over comb, that would have made this joint. I would not have one problem with it, but since it's not there, I have to give it 8.5. You see that you clean this up too. You know what you're doing. Even though you're not in a barbershop, this dude knows what he's doing. At least it doesn't look like it. But yeah, that's clean. You see that? That's clean. I just wish this was gone, but this is clean. Carlos.t before or after. This is clean too. Transitional. This is good. The line, I don't know if you left that or what. You should have cleaned that up a bit more. But even so, this is clean. I see a little like round thing right here. I'm giving this one a 7.5, bro. This is clean, transitional. Good job, bro. Don't see it. Look, bro. What? What? I can't see it, but I can see this line. Even so, but primitive cuts, I think, yeah, I feel like this should have been cleaned up some more, buddy. This faded out some more too, buddy. Yeah, this one, I can't even see it, so I have to give this like a 6. I don't even know what's happening. I wish I saw a better cut. But that's my time. The buzzer went off, and I'm pretty sure this joint is a little long already because I did all that talking in the beginning. But yet again, thank you guys for all the support. For everybody who does not know how to get into Rate My Fade, you can look in the description below. I also put the music there. I also have my P.O. box down there, so if people are trying to send stuff or whatever, you can definitely send it. I know somebody was trying to send clothes, so I can unbox it on here or whatever. Anything you guys trying to send, fan mail, anything, I'm accepting all of that. But sorry for not posting yesterday. A whole lot's going on, you know, Christmas and all this. I'm doing photo shoots on top of photo shoots. I'm trying to improve everything, and you guys will definitely see it. You guys will see what's coming up, see all the stuff I've been doing. It's been a lot, been taking a lot out of me. But I know you guys are going to stay through and stick through and like what I'm doing. So, thanks for all the support.